Once upon a time, in a small, secluded town, nestled in the heart of a dense forest, there was a legend whispered among the locals, a tale that sent shivers down the spines and that made their hearts race with fear. According to the legend, a malevolent spirit haunted the town known as the Apollyon. It was said that the Apollyon was a vengeful soul who had been wronged in life and was doomed to wander the earth, seeking retribution on unsuspecting victims. The townspeople lived in constant fear, always looking over their shoulders, afraid of catching a glimpse of the dreaded Apollyon. They believed that the spirit lurked in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. One dark and stormy night, a young girl named Ramona found herself alone in her family's old creaky house. The wind howled outside, creating an eerie symphony of whistling and moaning. The flickering candlelight cast eerie shadows across the room, amplifying her unease. As Ramona sat by the fireplace reading a book to distract herself from the storm, she heard a faint tapping sound coming from upstairs. Her heart skipped a beat as she froze, straining her ears to listen. The tapping grew louder and more persistent, echoing through the empty hallways. Curiosity and a hint of bravery compelled Emily to investigate the source of the noise. She climbed the stairs, her footsteps barely audible against the creaking wooden boards. The tapping grew louder with each step, leading her to the door of her parents' bedroom. With trembling hands, she pushed open the door, revealing a chilling sight. The room was filled with a dense darkness, so thick that it seemed to swallow the feeble light of her candle. Emily's heart raced as she stepped into the room, determined to confront whatever awaited her. Suddenly, a gust of wind blew through the open window, extinguishing the flame of her candle. The room plunged into complete darkness, and Emily felt a bone-chilling presence surround her. She could sense that she was not alone. Whispers filled the air, growing louder and more sinister. Emily's heart pounded in her chest as the whispers grew and turned into a sinister laughter. Panic consumed her as she realized that Apollyon was amongst her and had found her. Desperate to escape, Emily fumbled her way through the door, but just as her hand grasped the doorknob, an icy grip seized her wrist, immobilizing her. She tried to scream, but to no avail. No sound escaped her lips. In the darkness, Emily could feel the presence of the Shadow Walker drawing close. Its cold breath grazed her cheek. In the darkness, Emily could feel the presence of the Apollyon drawing closer. Its cold breath grazed her cheek, and an otherworldly voice whispered in her ear, promising eternal suffering. The town's legend had become her terrifying reality. To this day, the townspeople speak of Emily's disappearance. Some believe the Apollyon claimed her as his own, while others say she still lingers in the old house, forever trapped in the clutches of the vengeful spirit. And so, the legend of the Apollyon continues to haunt the small secluded town, a cautionary tale that reminds all who hear it to beware of the shadows, for you never know what lurks within them.